That's a fun idea in general. Like take a G or PG movie and how can you adult it? Ones that really don't fit at all. Like Wall-E,
except with lots of blood.
Up with some real gritty, real takes. He killed his wife slowly by poisoning her. Joy here?
Yeah, I'm fucking here.
Okay. You're fucking there? You should stop doing that and just be part of the podcast then.
I want my theme music.
You go, girl.
That's
I love that.
Well, what's going on?
After that and the theme music, I was just
I thought there was going to be some.
Yeah, I was ready to hear it, but
I don't even have it. I don't understand how some people are so ignorant and stupid. And this is beyond like drinking Lysol shit.
Oh, what?
Just in the everyday, like when people ask you questions, you're like, oh my God, did you even take the time to read the email that I put the effort into writing?
No. People don't read emails. So that much I do know.
So why do I even bother?
The fun thing is to put traps in the emails. I mean, it's a dickish thing to do, but it is a good thing to do every now and then.
Like what? I'll do it.
It's like write the email and then say something kind of absurd or ridiculous and see if they call
I've done
out.
it. They don't.
And they probably never. And that means that then you're like, you didn't read the email. They're like, well, I know. But what to do then? I mean, what I would do with, like, if it were employees of mine, I'd be like, all right, what is the best method for me to talk to you then? If you're not going to read the
I'm
email?
asking them the Beth. What is the Beth method?
What's the best method to talk to you?
The Beth method is a comprehensive
really
set of
the Beth
tickling
method.
And
it was developed by a woman named Beth McTicklebutt, and her method was to get reactions out of employees through passive aggression and shame. That's the Beth method. She's the new Karen, Beth.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask, what is the best method?
Yeah. It's hard to say, isn't it?
It is. It's very hard to say.
Beth.
To communicate with you. But then I'm also going to use the Beth method whenever possible.
Yes.
I think you're already doing it. You have.
I am, actually. You're so right, Jeremy.
I mean, it was originally actually became famous through Van Halen, but
I think you're thinking Kiss.
No, well, in real terms, Van Halen put in their riders to make sure that people read contracts saying no brown M&Ms. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's sort of the same thing, except going over and above and beyond and shaming people into their inability to want to communicate.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't want to communicate with you? You just want to be scot-free of all responsibility? That's cool. No, don't read my email. Don't read it. It's fine.
What if they're like, because I know this one person will answer this way, well, just come and talk to me or call me. Well, I can't fucking do that all the time. Now what, Paul?
Right.
If it is to talk to them in person, like, all right, let's schedule a time and just like say I'm available most days between 8:30 and 9 or something, whatever it is. And then if they no, they're like, look, man, I'm trying to meet you halfway here. And if they're not going to say it, then you're going to be like, then we have to talk about some other means of
then
dealing.
We have bigger problems. More bigger.
Yes, we have bigger problems, which is they don't want to be told stuff.
Yes,
probably.
They don't want
whatever.
Yeah.
But that's how you can get to that and be like, all right, let's have a bigger conversation here.
Okay.
It sucks. Having employees can really suck.
Yeah, it sure as fuck can. But, I'm sure it has its rewards sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have to do all the work yourself. Yeah, that is a reward.
Oh, hey, how are you guys doing?
What day is it? Jeremy, what day?
Monday.
Monday.
I'm sorry.
I
cannot think any good idea because this guy keeps farting.
Is that from, is that, what's his name? Paul?
Tim Robinson.
Paul.
What is it from?
Yeah. But it's that dude from the conference, right? Yeah. I can't remember his name.
He didn't have a name.
Stinky!
Wow. I thought that was you at first, Jeremy, and I was like, that's a real great impression.
But did you guys do anything fun?
I just did yard work, which I think is fun and productive. So
I spent the whole day sitting on my deck yesterday and reading.
That's
And
good.
Until the stitching on the chair gave way.
And you fell
I
through?
didn't fall all the way through, but I fell a couple inches, and that was good enough. Yeah, they're like mesh outdoor, patio
Yeah,
chairs,
yeah.
and they've been out there. I don't put them away in the garage, during the winter.
They're dry rotting.
Yeah, and so they've been out there for probably 10 years, and we've thrown away one. We're down to 3, and the other ones, every once in a while you'll hear like a little, like, oh shit, here it goes. And yeah, it kind of dropped me a couple of inches while I was just sitting there, no warning. But then I remembered that I had gotten this weird little tool one time in a subscription crate of survival gear, and it was called a Speedy Stitch, and it was made for sewing leather or canvas sails. And so I went and I found that, and in about 20 minutes, I got them all. I fixed them all. They're all back to
Dang.
they're better than what they were before. But I did tell Robin, here's the thing though, if they blow again, you're going to just land on the ground because the stitching is not going to give way. It's going to be the fabric.
So did it live up to its name? Was it Speedy?
Relatively so, yeah. Once I got the hang of how it worked, yeah, it was actually pretty quick. It took me like 5 minutes to do a chair.
Dang.
So, yeah. And it's like this really thick waxed cord that I was sewing with, so it's not going to go anywhere, and it was real easy to tie, so it's not going to come loose or anything like that, but it made a stitch kind of like a dog food bag.
Oh yeah, at the top.
Or charcoal, how there's like that little top where if you raveled it a certain way, you could just kind of go.
Yep.
That's the kind of stitch that this makes.
If you don't, though, it's going to
But
take
if
you a
you
long time to
don't,
open it.
Right? Yeah. If you don't do it right, it takes forever. Exactly.
Wow,
So
I would love to see a photo.
there should be a photo on Instagram.
Did you before and after it?
No, I did not before and after it, but I did
there
it
it is.
during
I
and
see it.
after.
It's that kind of really tight
Yeah.
woven
Yeah.
fabric
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
So if that blows, it's blowing hard.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Ding 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 ding.
And she hated it the whole time.
Media Corner.
So you had some timeout time and some
Yeah, I
craft
had timeout time and craft time all in the same.
What did you read by the way?
11/22/63 is what I'm reading, and it's the
Oh, that's the series got turned into, right?
yes, there was a series.
There's
there
a
was
Hulu
something
series.
that got made into it, and it's about a guy who goes back in time to kill Lee Harvey Oswald,
JFK.
so that
Right
save
before
JFK. It's really good. It's really really good,
Does he do
and
it?
it's very interesting that it's a Stephen King book.
Does he succeed?
I don't know. Right now, I'm in the part of the book where he is stalking him, following him apartment to apartment as he moves through, because he's trying to figure out if there is another guy involved. Because
Right.
there's all these that
conspiracy
So
theories,
he's trying
yeah.
to shut down that conspiracy theory, and if he can prove that it was only him by himself, then he's going to go ahead and kill him. But if not, then he's got more people to take care of.
Right.
So
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Sounds good.
It's good.
So this is one of his non-horror Stephen King stories,
Right.
Obviously.
Right. Yeah.
I like those stories. He has very compelling plot lines almost always.
It's obviously got the Stephen King element of, there's this time portal in the back of this greasy spoon that all of a sudden you walk
Yeah.
into it. You're in 1961. But yeah, it's pretty damn good. It does some weird little references to other stories, like there's little bits of reference to it and some other things in the story, and so
Like as books or as like the Pennywise lives in the sewers?
yeah, as in Pennywise lives in the sewers. He lives in this town, but he has heard that the kids are scared. They don't want to go in the sewers. And
Interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of has these weird little, kind of references here and there. It doesn't really go into it. It's not part of the plot, but it's just kind of a nice detail that, yeah.
Very
The world
interesting.
building
Yeah,
kind of idea.
exactly.
Same universe.
Well, it sounds like a great mystery to me.
cool.
It is.
Read.
I highly recommend it. 11/22/63.
I'd be curious if you're going to probably watch the show after.
Oh,
to
I
see how
probably
it
will.
compares or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We binged an entire series called Devs.
What's
on
that about?
Hulu.
I have been wanting to
What's
watch.
about? What's a Deb?
This giant company, think maybe like Google, has this quantum computer that they're using to build prediction engines, which can predict the future and the past so that they can then and observe any point in time through this massive computer. But it's all secretive and it's not anything that anyone knows about, and it's really hard to get into it. And the guy that's doing it has really weird motives for doing it. And basically, it's that.
So another time machine.
There's a creepy statue of a giant kid that's in this thing that the whole time they always show you, like, what the fuck is this giant kid statue? It's good. It's 8 episodes, and I think that's it. I think that's all
Have they revealed why there's this giant creepy doll statue? Are you going to tell us?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Dang it.
No. You have to watch.
Yeah, no, I want to watch it, so don't.
Why do people always want to be
It's good. And it's Nick Offerman in a really different. He's this weird, quiet, kind of menacing. No, I guess Ron Swanson's really
Yeah, he's
quiet,
kind of
menacing.
yeah.
Interesting.
No, but it is very different. A lot of weird sounds in it, though. There's just like some like off-putting music and sounds that he always does.
Like
Yes, like high-pitched squealing sounds that just go on for a minute and a half. Like, oh my god, make it stop! And I have my kids going, "What is going on?" I'm like, "It's just a show."
Who's the director?
Alex Garland,
I wonder who his sound designer is. Well, that's going to be the guy who did the audio.
nature, scene. It's oh damn it, Lloyd from Tony Dollars.